YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to a little bit of a different video, a little bit of a change of pace, a little bit of just a nice chat. I wanted to record something, but I'm still waiting. 6 weeks on, still waiting for the cold to pass. So we can maybe manage something. And also, it's rainy, it's gloomy outside. My natural lighting isn't there, so I was like, let's just have a bit of a chat. I wasn't gonna do a video like this year. A sort of I want to do like a end of year / start of new year type discussion chat video a little bit, and just kind of talk about how the year went, talk about my plans for the new year and stuff. Obviously I talked a little bit in it was the Enter Sandman video about some of the stuff, some of the videos I've got coming out, some of like my end of year, like my favourite albums of the year and stuff like that. And those videos are still coming. Obviously I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to record them and stuff. Hopefully in the next few days, like over the course of this week, I'll hopefully get a couple of those types of videos recorded. But for now, I just want to do a video like this, and I wasn't gonna do one originally because I didn't want to do one on the main channel because with the stuff I have coming up, I thought it'd be a little bit out of place, and I wasn't going to do one here, but a lot of I'm still going to have to do cuts for coughing. A lot of my boys were doing them, and I'll talk about. I want to do a little bit of a thank yous / friends shout out section at the end, so I'll talk about them. But my boy Josh did one, WickedObsidian, Krotus, they all did their own start of the year videos like this, and I was like, I was watching theirs and hearing what they were talking about and hearing their plans and their motivations and stuff, and I'm very motivated myself at the moment. I was like, I want to do one of these videos as well, and just sort of get it out there, I guess. And I do usually do one of these on the main channel. I've done them before. I know I definitely did one at the start of 2017. I definitely did one at the start of 2018. I don't think I did one at the start of last year, actually. I think I missed last year, but I do usually do a video like this, so I thought I'd just do a little one. And by a little one, it's probably going to be way too long, because they always are, especially when I don't plan them. I don't script my videos anyway, but I have some little notes of talking points. There's maybe like 15 words here, so not a lot, but I have some points I want to get through. And I just want to say, I guess, review last year a little bit, because in 2019, I don't think I could necessarily sit here and say that 2019 was the best year of my life. I don't know, a lot of people like to do that when you watch a lot of these sorts of videos, and people, when YouTubers do them, they talk about that, because obviously every year you grow and stuff, and you're making this video in the context of YouTube. But I don't know if I could go as far as to say that. But I also, to be fair, it's not like I could point out and say, oh, that year was the best year of my life because all this happened. And I think it's still to come. But it was a very good year, and I think last year served as a great foundation, a great jumping off point for this year, I guess this decade. And I'm one of these people, we've been talking about a little bit in Josh's stream, my friend, I've linked him before, and he'll link will be in the description as well, some of my other friends, and I'll talk about them later. But he was talking a little bit about resolutions and how, if you want to do something, you want to self-improve, or you have a target or a goal, that you should just do it. Why not? Just do it, right? And I agree to a degree. I agree with that. I've always been the same. I've never really done resolutions. I have done this year, but I also am kind of on the page of being like, but if people have new goals or targets, or want to start doing something, or want to better themselves in some way, then why not have some sort of external extra motivation? Why not use the opportunity of the new year to take a bit of extra motivation in that? So I'm kind of on both ways, but in terms of it being a new decade, nothing's changed. I sat there on New Year's Eve. I was sat with my sister, and it was like the countdown, and then it hit the new decade, and it was like, cool, okay, what now? Let's I guess we'll just carry on as normal. It doesn't feel like it doesn't matter. Time is like, not to deep it too much, but a little bit. It doesn't really matter. We're living our lives. We're going forward. But at the same time, I'm like, what? It is a new decade, and I feel like last year, as a year, feels like it was a good jump off point to hopefully push me into doing some good things, not just this year, but this decade, and try and really push forward in life. So I think 2019, I think it was a good year. In terms of uni, my grades came up, and obviously now I'm in my last. My hair's in that weird situation where it's kind of half dry, but not really, so my fringe looks funny. I've got like 6 months left of uni, and then obviously into the big world. I don't think I'm doing my masters straight away. I know people keep telling me I should, but I don't think I'm going to. Sorry. But yeah, it's so that I've got the grades there, and I've been pushing there, and I'm now going forward, and I have last couple of modules and stuff. I have an exam in 8 days. which is hell. And this is part of the reason when I talked about all these big things I wanted to do to start the year off. It's part of the reason why it's been so slow is the cold, which has been holding me back. Which I hate because it's been, like I said, at the end of November I got this cold, and I've been trucking along, but I've started to realise recently, I'm like, man, why is it lasting so long? I want to record my videos, but I don't have to keep doing this thing where I can talk for a minute and then have to stop to have a coughing fit. But yeah, it's a horrible exam. I hate it. Anything. You give me an essay, you give me a research report. I love presentations. I crush presentations every time. Give me a multiple choice exam for one of them and then give me a presentation for the other, and I'm going to be a first class student. But this stupid, you've got to write, it's two essays basically, and it's a scene exam, so you get the questions before, you write the essay, and then you basically memorise the essay and then go into the exam and try and replicate it from memory. And I just think that's such a stupid way. You don't learn anything. At least when you're doing a multiple choice, you're still remembering things, but you're studying, you're learning it. You're not, ooh, new Stormzy song. You're still studying, you're learning stuff, but with this, you're just writing an essay about a specific thing and then trying to remember it. I think that's horrible. And the only time I've ever done anything like this was my GCSE speaking French exam, and I couldn't do that. That functionality just isn't in my brain. So I just went into the speaking exam and just winged it for 3 minutes. I just spoke the French that I knew. I couldn't write it because I couldn't remember my paragraphs that I'd written. So I just spoke it. I hate it. What's the point? It is so bizarre to me. This is a form of assessment, but anyway, so I have that coming up. So I would say I've got the stress that usually is associated with writing an essay, but then there's the extra stress because when it's not like, oh, when I finished it I just submit it. No, I've got to then try and memorize the entire thing so that I can go and replicate it in exam conditions, which I think is ridiculous, but I've got that coming up, so that's slowed me down, as well as a little bit some other bits of my dissertation. I've got to do my ethical approval form, got sent off and came back, and I've got to do my adjustments to try and get my ethical approval so that I can go forward and do my experiment and stuff. I'll say experiment, study is probably the better word for my dissertation. So I've had uni stuff going on, and that's why the start of the year has been a little bit slow, but we have plans basically. I did want to review last year a little bit more. I'm already going into my stuff coming up, but last year was good. We did the reactions, the channel grew. We're at nearly 3,000 subscribers. I'm at very, very nearly at 5,000 on the main channel. So it's been good, and we've got the foundation there. I've got, you guys watching the videos, and the support and stuff has just been ridiculous, and it's kind of ready. It's built to a point where we can build upon that and really try and take it to a new thing. And I think I've tweeted about it before in saying that I kind of want, in the future, to turn Yetiness into more of a platform, more of a music channel rather than just a reaction channel. And reactions will always be the bread and butter of the channel. That's what we do here, and what we will always do here. I'm conscious at the time, I'm recording this at a weird time. That's what we do here, and that will always be the bread and butter of the channel. But I want to do a little bit more than that. Fantano does all sorts. So I want to do album, full album reactions. We did the one, and it went really well. Obviously, I'm doing some stuff at the end of the year, favorite albums, etc., and some end of the decade stuff. I feel like we can do more with it. Obviously, we already focus as a reaction channel. We already focus quite a bit on the discussion stuff on this channel. That's a big thing that I do here. I don't just do the reaction. Obviously, the discussion that comes at the end is usually as long as the song that we've reacted to. So the discussion's already a big part of it. So I feel like we can do more with that. And I don't want to give away too much. I was reading a study before that someone tweeted about how if you're working on a big project, you shouldn't tell people about the project because you'll get immediate affirmation and credit, and people will be like, oh, that sounds really cool and stuff. And that affirmation will give you a kind of a false sense of completion almost, and will actually make you less likely to go on and complete it, or complete it to the degree you may have originally done. And so you should keep these big projects to yourself, so that you can hold that and you don't have any of that sense of completion. And then when you are finished with it and put it out, then you can get all the affirmation at once. It was an interesting study, but so I don't want to give away too much basically, but there's going to be more. And I did tweet Yetiness in 2020 equals Yetiness 2.0, and that's basically what we're doing. As far as Yetiness, and as far as in my general life, there's stuff that I'm improving and going forward, and I have big plans for my whole life. I have plans for YetiHab, specifically the main channel, but this is on Yetiness, so we're talking about Yetiness, and I have plans. There's even on the reaction level, I have plans for other artists that we haven't covered yet that I could introduce into the channel that I think people will be pretty excited to see. I have plans for stuff that is brand new. I have some series ideas. I have just all sorts bouncing around, and this is another part of the other reason why I don't want to go around announcing stuff, because I don't know what stuff is definitely going to happen, or what stuff I might commit to, or what stuff I might never end up doing, or might do a video and be like, this doesn't really work out. but there's stuff coming, is what I'm getting at the very least. In January, we're easing into it a little bit. Like I said, uni stuff going on and trying to get over this sickness. We're going to ease into it in January, and then we're going to start building and building, and the blocks are going to start falling into place, let me tell you that much. But expect big things. That said, I could touch a little bit on the main channel a little bit. I don't think there's much of the middle circle and the Venn diagram in terms of Yeti hype and Yetiness. If anyone doesn't know, this isn't my only channel. I actually technically have 4. 2 of them I don't really worry about. One of them is my Let's Play channel, which is literally just I do for fun. It doesn't really, no one really watches them, but every now and then, usually over summer when I have some extra time, which obviously it's not going to be a thing anymore. But I have a bit of extra time and feel like doing a Let's Play, because I used to do Let's Plays back in the day. So every now and then I feel like doing another one, so I'll record and put it on there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I also have my speedrun channel where I upload my PBs again, it's whatever. But I have 2 main channels. I have Yetiness, which is this channel, and Yeti Hype, which is technically my main channel. That has 4.8k subscribers, so it's a bit bigger. And that's been my channel since 2013. I started that channel. It was not the first channel I've ever had. I started back in late 2010, so nearly a decade, which is crazy. But that's technically my main channel, and I kind of wanted to say, I may as well, because I'm not going to do an update on that channel, so I may as well touch on it here. I haven't been uploading much on it. That's coming back. I'm editing a video at the moment that I've set myself a deadline for the 12th, because it's based on a TV show, and it's based on last season, and I recorded it months ago and never got around to editing it, and the next season starts on the 12th, so I want to get this video out hopefully in the next few days, preferably before the 10th. And then when the new season of this new show starts, I can do a follow-up video about it. But so hopefully there'll be a new video on the main channel in the next few days, and then I'll be uploading more. More gaming stuff will be coming back to it. I haven't done a ton of gaming stuff on it recently, but there'll be more gaming stuff back on it as I've always done in the past. But as well, some more of the sort of, if you've seen the, I'll put the thing up. The this side. I always get it wrong. The white girls rapping in cars or whatever I call the video. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. More videos like that will be happening, basically, because that's what I've been having fun making. I say that, I've made one of them. I'm doing my second one now, but I have a ton of ideas in that same vein. But there'll be some gaming stuff as well, like I've always done. You can go on Yeti Hype and just scroll back to, well, just scroll through the uploads and see the sort of stuff I usually upload on there. There'll be more of all of that, but basically, that channel's coming back. Because I just can't. It's my baby, dude. It's my baby. I know this one's doing so well, but yeah, it's my baby. I've been doing it for. That channel has existed for. I think it was April 2013, so nearly 7 years. That channel has been going. I'm not leaving that shit behind. There's nearly 5,000 subscribers. You know how long it took me to get shit going on that channel. So yeah, it's going back. Again, it's not even that I don't want to give away too much. I don't actually have as much in terms of like series or big things on that channel. That's more just individual videos that are going to happen. What else have we got? Goals and resolutions. As I said, don't usually do resolutions. This year I did a few. In terms of goals, I think I'll keep my goals to myself. I haven't written down. I have some goals written down for this year. I think we'll keep them to myself. Some smaller ones, some like general YouTubey ones, some life ones. Moving out is a pretty big one, or at least building the platform to hopefully do it early next year. But so there's big ones and small ones. But I think I'll keep my goals to myself. In terms of resolutions, I just want to. It's hard. I've got a weird tone right now. I feel with being sick, I can't get particularly enthusiastic. But I think a big one this year. I've said this to my boys. I've been calling it the year of the Mandem. And this doesn't really, I guess this is more of a personal thing rather than a YouTube thing. But this is, I want to not just, I don't want to just do big things. I want my boys to do big things, and also I want to support my boys and all their projects. I'll talk about this, I guess, a little bit more when I get to my friends and thank you section. So I'll talk about them and what projects they've got going on. But yeah, I want to A in myself. I want to work harder. I want to do more. I want to be more productive. I feel like I waste too much time doing nothing. I'm not at the best start the first few days because it's 3 o'clock, and I could have recorded this video like 3 hours ago, and time has just shot by. I've been watching. What have I been watching? I haven't been doing anything. I've been on Twitter, watching YouTube. I've not been doing much. I had a shower. I did something. But yeah, I want to be more productive. I just want to work harder in like every aspect. I want to work harder in uni. I want to work harder with YouTube. I want to be upload. I don't want to have days where I'm like, I don't feel like recording today. I don't feel like editing today. I want to really push everything I do. I want to work harder as much as I can, and in every facet that I can, and every opportunity that I get to do so. I just want to be more positive. I feel like there's so many people there's so much negativity, and some of it's just, like there's just bad shit going on in the world right now. The fires in Australia are just absolutely horrible. There's bad stuff going on always, but I feel like as much as some of it you can be privy to, and you, not just like, I don't just want to be like, oh, it's in Australia, it doesn't affect us, but like, you don't want to be ignorant, but there's also some stuff where it's like so many people are just being negative all the time for no reason, and I just want to be a positive person. I want to put positive energy out into the world. I want to be positive with other people, and I want to help other people as much as I can, where I can. I want to just be a positive force of energy, and I'm not that sort of person that just takes all the energies and the vibes and stuff seriously, but I think we just need more positivity and just optimism and just happiness, and try and giving that to other people and being that with other people. So working harder, being more positive, drink more water. Oh shit, I've lost my bottle. Drink more water. That's a small one. Health is wealth in 2020. Shout out Laid Back. What other stuff? There was it's just general stuff, but I kind of basically just want, I just want to be a better person going into 2020. I want to help people as much as I can. I want to not just improve myself as an individual as much as I can, but I want to be positive for/to other people. And obviously I've spoken a little bit about it before with what I do at uni and what I want to go on to do career wise. I want to go into therapy, and I do that because I want to help people. So that was already there, that feeling, but I feel like I can do more. I want to do more. I want to help people all the time. I want to be someone that can be relied on, or I want to help people. I want to do more. I just want to be more positive. We need more positivity in the world. We'll do a little bit of a thank you friend section. I'm in such a weird state right now. I'm not sleeping much recently, just because I'm not getting, like, I'm sick. You think I'd be tired, but I've just not been getting tired. This morning, I looked at the time. I was just watching YouTube video. I looked at the time, just kind of looked, and it was 4 a.m, and I didn't even realize. I didn't have an ounce of tiredness in me, and I was like, oh shit, I really need to go to sleep. And I didn't really have to. It's not like I had anything on today necessarily, and I've got uni stuff to do, but I can do it at home, but I was like, man, I can't believe, I'm in such a weird state mentally, and so I don't remember basically anything I've talked about in this video, so this will be interesting to watch back when I edit it, and I will have to watch the whole thing, because I was talked a little bit before about how I have to resync my audio every 10 seconds of talking. I have to cut it and resync it to the video and stuff, so I'll have to watch this entire video back to resync all the audio, and I feel like I'm going to watch this back and go, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, first of all, what am I saying here? Why didn't I say this? Why didn't I say this? What was I talking about here? I feel like there's going to be a lot of that. So I apologise, it's been a bit jumbled. But these videos, if you watch my main channel and you've seen any update videos I've done before, you'll know. They always are. That said, I do want to do a little bit of a thank you thing, I guess, as a whole. I want to thank some friends specifically, but as a whole, thank just everyone who watches my videos. If you're watching this now, you're ridiculous, and I appreciate you beyond the merit of words. Like, I can't describe how much the different songs, and with this type of content that I make, people come for the music a lot of the time. I do a Pink Floyd song, or I do a Metallica song, or a Baby Metal song. The popular ones, people are coming for those ones more than they're going to come for some of the less popular bands or artists or whatever. People come for the music a lot of the time, but the fact that I still feel like I could do anything really on the channel. I could react to anything, and some people will still watch it. And I've had comments from people being like, "Hey, I've never heard this before," or "Hey, I don't really listen to this band," but and so they've still been in the comments and just or even for if you only like certain bands and you still watch only my reactions to those bands, I still appreciate it, because at the end of the day, YouTube, I put out so much content. So many people put out so much content, and there's a YouTuber I watch. My favourite YouTuber of all time. I've been watching him since 2011, 2012 something, called Northern Lion, and he puts out 5 videos a day, different series, plays all sorts of different games, and he talks about how he doesn't expect anyone, aside from the fact that he puts a ridiculous amount of content out, he doesn't expect anyone to watch all of it, or to want to watch all of it, because he does so many different games, and he talks about it's almost like being a TV channel. You might have a favourite, you might love Channel 4, I like First Dates, I like Gogglebox, but I'm not going to watch everything Channel 4 puts out, I'm going to watch the stuff that I enjoy, and I feel like this is something similar, in that I put out so much, and so many content creators put out so much content all the time, so anything that you choose to watch of mine, I just appreciate it, basically. I'm rambling, I know I am, but I appreciate it, and it is mad. I don't think I'd ever get to this point in YouTube even, and I'm no massive channel by any stretch of the imagination, but I appreciate feeling like I have a viewer base, a community behind me, and people being supportive, and yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's been watching my videos and that's got me to this point and that is still sticking through even the months when I've gotten lazy or the months when I've been going through personal shit and I've slowed down. I appreciate everyone that's watched even one video and has subscribed or has liked or commented or has just lurked and watched the video. I appreciate everything, because at the end of the day, that's what this is all based on the viewers and the subscribers, and a YouTuber is nothing without the viewers and subscribers and you guys. I'm talking about this foundation, this base that I'm going to build off to take the channel to new levels. That's you guys that are holding this channel up and that are propelling it. I wouldn't do it without you guys. And as far as I wanted to shout out a few friends specifically, and I probably should have wrote some down because I'm tired, I always forget people, but I want to shout out Josh for sure, who's just been a great friend. I sent him a really long message on Christmas Day, a little bit drunk. Just a great friend and a great content creator, and you should check him out. I'll link his Twitch if you use Twitch. If you're a Twitch user, check him out. I'm always in his chat during his streams. He streams Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually goes live 6 p.m. my time on a Saturday and about midnight/1 a.m. on Tuesday and Thursday. His schedule's on his Twitch, but definitely check him out, his Twitter and YouTube, and the same for all my friends. Links in the description, because he's got some big goals as well this year. He's got some big goals with Twitch mostly. He's trying to get partnered. He's an affiliate. He's trying to get partnered at the moment, so he's trying to build his view base up a bit so he can reach the threshold to get partnered. And he's working just ridiculously hard at the moment. He has been on YouTube. He's drifting away from YouTube into putting the focus into Twitch a little bit more now, because of stuff that's been going on YouTube, and he can tell, that's his own thing. But he it just ridiculously hardworking, extremely entertaining. Just the kindest person. You go into his chat, you'll feel welcome immediately, and his community as well is great, by the way. Exhibit A, Reese, I'm in there. Yeah, I don't know what that was. His community is great. He's great, and he's entertaining. He's playing Fallen Order at the moment on Saturdays. He's switching stuff around on Tuesdays, and he has a series that he started. This was like his big series that he started for 2020, where he's playing through games from his childhood that he never beat as a child or never got to play as a child. He's currently playing a game called Dynamite Heady, but there's a load of like retro games, like 90s games, Sega Genesis and that sort of stuff. Super Nintendo, there's a couple Sonic games on there. There's a couple Mario games. There's Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm trying to remember what's on the list, but there's a load of stuff, and some slightly more obscure ones like Dynamite Heady that I'd never heard of in my life. So check him out if you're into streams and stuff. He really, with the work he puts in, really deserves, and I really hope that he gets it. As I said, Year of the Mandem, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to just elevate myself, I want to bring my boys with me. A rising tide raises all boats, or in this case, I guess we are the Mandem of the boats, so I don't know what the tide is. I think we're all just rising each other collectively. I don't know what the tide is. It's not the tightest metaphor I've used, but yeah, regardless, we're bringing each other up. I'm trying to support all my boys' projects, and I just want to shout out Josh because he's a great guy. Check out his YouTube if you want as well. He doesn't upload there as much, although I think some stuff's gonna go in there. So check out his YouTube, sub to his YouTube. It's easy. You just click the button. I just want to shout out NotSoLivid, who you should check out on YouTube because he does upload videos and puts just an absurd amount of effort into his videos. And it's funny because actually these people I all know via Josh, really. Like NotSoLivid, great friend, great guy. Met him via Josh. Wonders of the internet. Yeah, he makes YouTube videos. He's currently doing a Wind Waker randomizer series. He also edits for a couple other people, which I'll get to in a second. But again, he's in Josh's chat a lot of time. Just the most wholesome. You could not find a better epitome of the word wholesome and just kind-hearted than my boy NotSoLivid. He's yeah, just a really nice guy. He has like 23 subs. He needs more. Again, and a lot of these are gaming people, so if you're not into gaming, they might not be for you, but yeah, just puts ridiculous amounts of effort into everything he does. He told me like months and months ago when I was first sort of talking to him, getting to know him, whatever, via Josh's Twitch chat, he mentioned something about being a perfectionist. I've learned that more and more. He's like the effort puts into his videos, the hours and hours and hours he puts into his videos, and I feel like they go underappreciated. So NotSoLivid, check him out. He's doing Wind Waker at the moment. He's got some other stuff up his sleeve. I'm sure he did a Little Nightmares series recently. Little Nightmares 2 is coming out. I'm sure he's going to play that. But he doesn't stream, but that's just the way I can think to support him right now. go check out NotSoLivid. He's a great boy. We love and appreciate our NotSoLivid. Watch out Krotus a little bit. I'm pointing up here because I feel like it's where the eye's going to come up. I don't know. You can only do 3 eyes a video. Can you? Or is there a limit? So I'll keep pointing up here. If they stop coming up, look in the description. And watch out Krotus. Again, he streams and does videos. A great boy, a great guy. Just he's started the year quite strongly because he's actually just joined just last night actually a team, an organization. I don't really know. I'm not really in that side of content creation or gaming or whatever, so I don't really know much about teams or anything. But he's joined one. Oh shit! I'm gonna run out of space on my phone. Crap. Be right back. Right, I have very limited space. I have a new SD card. I just need to transfer everything over, and I've been lazy about it. But I have a new SD card. I'll put it in. I'll stop running out of space. We need to be quick. Rack it up. He just joined a new team. He plays stuff on Twitch. He's playing Danganronpa. He's been playing Ocarina of Time, a randomizer. Although I don't know how far in he is. I feel like he's nearly done it. I don't know. I've never played it, so I don't know how long the game is. But he's played like 12 hours of it, so I don't know. But he's a great guy. Check him out on Twitch. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He's just done a new team. He's got some big plans with content and stuff. He has a video that he's working on with NotSoLivid that's coming out hopefully soonish. But they've been working on it for about 3 months, and that's not like Yeti 3 months. That's not me as in like, oh, I recorded it 3 months ago and just haven't edited it yet. That's like 3 months of work. NotSoLivid puts like 60+ hours into a lot of his videos. So that video is coming out soon. Check out Krotus if you can. I'd really appreciate going and checking him out. Again, just a nice boy, just a nice boy. And with joining the team, I think he's really trying to push forward into the next step of YouTube and take his YouTube career to the next level, step it up. As is WickedObsidian, who I also want to shout out again. Have I said this about the other guys? I feel like I had. A nice boy. Yeah, he is. You should check out. It's not his most recent video anymore, but the one that was like the edited one. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it on screen. I can't remember what it was titled. That was a video edited by NotSoLivid. So if you check that one out, you're supporting WickedObsidian and Not. You're supporting both my boys at once. So I'd really appreciate you check it out, especially because I know that NSL put a lot of effort into cutting that down and doing all the editing. You can tell that effort went into the editing when you watch that video. And I can tell you from behind the scenes access, a lot of effort went into editing that video. So if you check out my boys, yeah, he's just joined the same team that Krotus has. It's called Depth. An esports team. They have some esports like I forget what you call it, but like competitive teams and stuff like Siege and COD. But then they're also spreading out now into content creators, YouTubers, streamers. I think Krotus has joined sort of as a speedrunner as well. They might be doing that as well. So yeah, they've both joined that team as content creators, and they're going to be doing that content creating. So check out their content. I just wanted to shout out my boys because they've been I don't know, around, you know, and it's just nice to have some boys that are also making their own making content as well. And yeah, as I said, I want to help my friends out. I want to support. I want to bring everyone up. And I don't know if this is doing much right now, just mentioning them, because I don't have much pull, to be honest. I feel, but I just wanted to kind of say thank you to those guys and shout them out a little bit. And hopefully, if I can step my game up and try and bring this channel up to a next level and bring, you know, increase my audience or whatever, then maybe at a later date I can shout out my boys again and maybe I can help them too. I don't know. Right now I'm doing what I can do. I appreciate. It's just nice to have other friends in the community that are doing their thing. All right, I ran out of space. Let me wrap this up. Josh, NSL, Krotus, WickedObsidian. Click the links, check them out, support my friends. I'd really appreciate it if you can do whatever. Follow them on Twitch, Twitter, sub on YouTube. Just check, even if you just check out one video and dip, I'd really appreciate it. Because if you're supporting my boys, you're supporting me as well. So let me wrap this up because I'm sorry all over the place. I can't believe this video was half an hour long. That's ridiculous. So I'll wrap it up, and I need to go edit it and then work on my AI video and work on some uni stuff as well. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the ridiculous amounts of support in what year is it? 2019. We're in 2020 now. In 2019, I wouldn't have expected it. When I started these videos, it was just, hey, I want to listen to a couple of metal songs. That'd be fun. I watch Rock Reacts. They're metalheads who listen to hip hop. I enjoy it. Let me listen to a couple of metal songs and see what happens. I never would have thought that I would be here, still doing it, a year and a half on, and planning on taking it to even a next level, no less. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and expect more content. It won't be this long, but yeah, keep an eye out. Like I said, we're easing into it, so it'll be just more reactions and stuff. just to kind of start things going. But when I get more time, hopefully this week I'll be doing some more of the favourite albums and stuff. We'll be easing some more stuff in, so keep an eye out for some new content, and hopefully I'll be getting better eventually. Is the hope, is the aim, so I can come to this with a little bit more enthusiasm and a little bit more energy than I am right now. So yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking water and hopefully keep sleeping as well, and hopefully it'll sort itself out. It'll sort itself out. But for now, thank you. I appreciate you all, and I'll see everyone in the next video when the lighting will be better, because I've been sat here for so long that it's gone dark out. Alright, I'll see everyone in the next video.